Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 2020 lifestyle favorites. Items that came into my life this year and made a huge difference in my overall lifestyle and quality of life. Purchase number one from 2020 that I cannot recommend enough, and it's, very inexpensive, is a laptop elevator. Oh my goodness, what have I been doing all of these years using my laptop down here? Hello, tech neck. Yes, scrunching down your neck to work on a laptop or look at your device can contribute to horizontal creasing of the neck, what's called tech neck. And seriously, invest in a laptop elevator. It is a game changer. Much better for your overall posture. The laptop elevator is also a game changer for your Zoom calls and distance learning. I almost cringe now when I do Zoom calls with people and they're like looking down at their screen like this because I just feel for their neck, and it's not as flattering. The nice thing about the elevator is that you can bring the webcam, in line with your eyes and everything, so you make better eye contact, and it's just a lot more flattering and better for your neck to not be like scrunching your head down. Much better. Highly recommend it, and it doesn't cost very much, but it pays off dividends in the long run. And I don't know why I've have been sleeping on that for the past few years. Speaking of sleep, item number two made a huge difference in the quality of my sleep. But this year, my sleep got much better as a result of my Vornado fan. Having a fan in the bedroom with that white noise, it is the most relaxing thing ever. Not to mention, obviously, it improves the circulation, which I originally purchased it because in the summertime, it's just nice here, especially to have fans going, because it gets so hot and the last thing you want is the air to be stagnant. Obviously, I have ceiling fans, but this just takes the circulation of the air to a whole nother level. And the white noise for the Vornado in particular is incredibly soothing. I purchased my Vornado, big surprise, at Costco, where I make most of my major life decisions. But I don't think they have it in stock anymore. They might, actually. You could check on their website, but I think you can get it on Amazon too, so I'll link it down below. Those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that exercise is really important to me. It is how I release stress, and I am an avid runner. I've been running for many, many years. I love distance running, but I typically prefer to run on a treadmill just because here in Houston, there aren't a lot of places that are easily accessible to me that I can run outdoors. Plus in the summer, it's just unbearably hot. But obviously this year, gyms were closed. I could no longer go in my gym anymore. And so I got a treadmill, and I love it so much so that my gym has reopened and I have not returned. Having a treadmill has been a game changer just for my personal fitness lifestyle, not having to leave to go to the gym. While I miss that interaction of people that I kind of knew at the gym, I love the convenience factor of it. I got my treadmill on Amazon, and it wasn't as expensive as many treadmills. I mean, obviously buying a treadmill is an investment. I've had it since March, I want to say, and it is still just as good as, when I got it. It hasn't worn out or given me any issues. It was pretty easy to assemble. The most challenging thing about putting it together was actually navigating the box into my bedroom, which is where the treadmill is set up, and taking the pieces out of the box. It is pretty heavy. I think, it would be better if you had somebody to help you or having a larger, more open space. But I made it work. I got it together and I love it, and it's amazing. So I don't know if the one I bought is still available on Amazon, but I'll list it down below. Now, if you're somebody who likes to do inclines, I think you'll be sorely disappointed with this. It doesn't really do inclines. I do feel like the distance calculation and the speed interval calculation is pretty accurate because, I run for about an hour most days, and I feel like, I do when I run outside. I also purchased this year a rebounder. That is another great investment from this year that paid off dividends. A rebounder is just a small mini trampoline basically, and I started doing rebounder workouts, and I just love it. It doesn't feel like a workout until you're done. It's exhausting. And it's just a really great way to have a low impact form of exercise. So I've really also enjoyed my rebounder. My rebounder is by the company Leaps and Rebounds. So the rebounder was another purchase from this year that made a huge difference just in terms of having a home gym with gyms and everything being closed down. And at baseline, I've always enjoyed incorporating a more low impact cardio throughout the week, either doing an elliptical or doing a stationary bike. But not being able to go to the gym, I lost out on those other pieces of equipment, and the rebounder was a nice replacement for that. It does take up quite a bit of space, but the legs come off and you can store it somewhere, out of sight, out of mind, if you need to free up space. Currently, I have it stored in my closet, but as soon as my Christmas tree comes down, I'll put it back in the living room and continue using it. But that overall this year has been a huge change in my fitness routine for the better, and I've really enjoyed it. There are some really wonderful videos on YouTube of different rebounder workouts too. So, if you don't know where to start, definitely obviously check out YouTube. It's, a wealth of information. And there are some really good workouts on YouTube, and I've just really enjoyed having it. And I look forward to setting it up again once my tree comes down. I did, like I said, store it for the holidays to get it out of the way. And I'm really excited to have it back up and running. But it's really easy to take the legs off and, put it on, you can put it under the bed. A food kitchen type item, although I don't keep it in my kitchen, is my AeroGarden. I was always on the fence about getting one of these, and I'm so glad I finally did. An AeroGarden is just a little aeroponic, I think that's the right terminology. So I was always on the fence about getting one of these AeroGardens, like, am I really gonna use it? I eat off of that thing pretty much every day, and I'm pretty sure I have eaten the cost of herbs worth of the AeroGarden price at this point. It's the gift that keeps giving. I have mentioned it in several videos. It was in my holiday gift guide. Love it. I get a fair number of questions about, does it attract bugs? I was nervous about that too. So far, so good. I've had no issues with like little bugs or gnats or anything like that. They do mention that in the package insert, that if you notice little bugs on the leaves, they give you some tips about that. But I haven't had a problem, and I live in one of the buggiest cities on the planet. I mean, we have a lot of bugs here, a lot. So the fact that it seems to be okay thus far, I think is telling. What I love about it, for somebody like myself who doesn't have a lot of time to be dealing with plants, is that it's automatically like on a timer, and the light, it's got a grow light that comes on automatically and turns off automatically. You don't have to do anything. And you just put water in the base, and then it comes with this plant food that you put down in the base as well. And there's a little notification that goes off when you need to refill the water and when you need to add more plant food. You have to add plant food like every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks on Friday, I have to feed the plants. The little light comes on to remind me. And it's just, it comes with the plant food, and you just add 2 capfuls. And I thought it would peter out. I thought the plants would peter out at this point, but they are still going strong. And I'm thinking of getting another AeroGarden because I want to have lettuce going at the same time. I think that would be really cool. Okay, the next thing is a book. I love to read, although honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in myself this year. With everything going on, just my schedule getting really disrupted, I don't know, my attention for reading was not as strong as it was last year at this time. Just a lot of disruption in my routine, and thinking about a lot of things makes it kind of difficult sometimes to focus on a novel. But a book that really stood out to me this year was The Brothers K. This is a book by David James Duncan that, it goes into this whole family's life and their, disagreements in a way that is just so, relevant to the times, especially if you're locked up with family members a lot this year and they got on your nerves. I think you would enjoy this book. It follows the Chance family, and their father is like a minor league baseball player who sustains an injury. I won't tell you the whole story. But yeah, I mean, it's basically about their kind of inter-family dynamic, and it weaves a lot of the themes have to do around spirituality and religion. You know, the family members, they kind of all have different viewpoints on religion, and it takes you through like the Vietnam War. It's just a really good read, and it is so well written. Yeah, highly recommend it, and it was a great book from this year. But comment below some book recommendations. I'm currently reading a book that I'm just not into, so much so I've just been like, I'm not gonna read today. I'm not gonna read today, and that's a bad sign. I'm currently reading, see, it's so bad I forgot the name of the book. Whatever, I'll put it up here. It's that good. So I'm not enjoying that so far, and I don't know if I'll keep going with it. So comment below a good book to read, because I'm in the market for one, and I think I'm ready to focus on a good one. All right, next up is something that I've used for many years and loved, but a new version came into my life this summer, and it's Erin Condren's new Daily Duo planning system. I have adored this. I have a Hello Kitty cover on mine and this little Hello Kitty bow bookmark. I love the Erin Condren life planners. The system, it just really works for me at baseline, and I really appreciate the quality of the paper in particular is very good. And I love having like the stickers and stuff. I mean, I really do get into it. But the Daily Duo setup, it's basically, if you're not familiar, it's 2 books. This was July through December, so I've used it every day. And then this is the next book that I'm gonna move into for January through June of 2021. And you can swap out the covers. But what I like about this Daily Duo setup is just the setup of being able to have planning each day that is set up in an hourly format, and then it has a nice to-do list. You know, I was really kind of not that enthusiastic about this when I first got it, but I have consistently stuck with it, and I cannot live without this Daily Duo planning system. It just helps me keep on track, and this provides sufficient space and kind of time and thought allocation in a written form for my brain to function better. So it's really helped with stress management. Just, you know, I'm a planner, so it's really helped, and I really enjoyed it. And this year they came out with their Hello Kitty collection, and I have the planner cover, obviously, that I really like. And I also love the notepads. I use those all the time. Last but certainly not least, maybe one of the most influential things in my life, always, but this year, I want to say in particular, is you guys and YouTube, and you know, being able to put out content for you guys, and you guys actually give me your time. It means a lot to me. And I've always been passionate about creating content on YouTube since the start of my channel. I mean, I really got bit by that bug, and I'm still infected with the passion for doing YouTube and creating content for you guys. But this year in particular, with everything that happened, YouTube for me was like something that just gave me a sense of calm, as something that wasn't taken away. Many things that we value were taken away from us this year. Time with family, hobbies, you know, and job security. Lots of things were taken away from people. Having YouTube as a consistent outlet that was not taken away, and as a way to interact with you guys and provide a steady constant in a world where there was so much turmoil, it really gave me a sense of purpose this year in a way that really helped me get through a very hard year for everybody. So I really want to say thank you guys for all of your engagement in my videos this year, and you know, watching me. You know, your time is incredibly valuable. You can't really even begin to put a price on your time, and you can give your time to any of a bazillion phenomenal creators on this platform. So I just want to say thank you for choosing to spend your time here on my platform. So all of that being said, I definitely appreciate that you guys take the time not only to watch me, but to stick around to the end of the video. And you know, I would love this year to share with somebody a new Erin Condren planner. This is the 2021 horizontal planner. It's got a new cover on it. It says New Year, Stronger You. And it has the rose gold coil. It comes with a little perpetual calendar in the back, which basically is each month, day, you know, with the days there. You also get the nice foil stickers. So I would love to gift this to one of you all. So just comment below if you would like it, and I will randomly choose one of you and, you know, reach out to you, and you can send me your mailing address and send it to you as, you know, just like a thank you, so you can begin embarking on your planning for 2021 and hopefully focusing on lifestyle factors that bring you joy and benefit your life. So again, thank you guys for donating your time to me and showing up here, interacting in the comments. I greatly appreciate it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.